with another video. Thumbs up. And always be good all the time. If I can get a computer someday, let's play some Roblox. Hear that?
She's gonna show me the invisible flag. You want to see? I don't think I've ever seen it.
Hey Dad, I'm going live.
We're live?
Yeah, that means everyone in the world can see us. Seriously. Yeah. I can get money for this. I'm serious.
You gotta record cool stuff like racing or.
Like what? Like the fire outside?
Huh?
Like what? Like the fire outside?
There's no fire out tonight. But yeah, people aren't gonna look unless it's cool.
Go play. Mom, can I get some drink? Yeah. Oh, let's see. Something to drink. They're singing something retarded. Let's see. Oh, I need the schedule one. Show live chat messages. None at all chat messages. Water. I scheduled that this friends with the schedule one. Oh, what? What? Just tripped over the wall. Why? I tripped over it. Oh, but can I record?
Have a cord?
Yeah.
There's one in that first drawer.
No, I mean, how do I record something cool?
You gotta figure out an event.
Dad, if I can get 100 subscribers, I could get like $100.
Well, you can't do just your room.
I know, but
You gotta wait, like go to a monster truck rally or.
I need a computer to do something. Or, do you know how to turn that up? Do you know how to turn that up?
Yeah.
Maybe I can stream that for a while. Guys, you want to say hi? Want to say hi?
Hello.
Have the stripper walk down the hall past the holding cell carrying.
I haven't got any likes yet.
Be in a hurry. Pissed off, too busy to answer any questions. Got it? And don't forget, don't touch the note, okay? Graham's on his way. Listen up. We've got a note coming in on the fly, possibly from the Tooth Fairy. Number one priority. It has to go back to Lecter's cell within the hour, unmarked. We'll need hair and fiber, latent prints, then documents. I'll walk it through myself. Let's go, people.
My dear Dr. Lecter, I wanted to tell you I'm delighted that you've taken an interest in me. And when I learned of your vast correspondence, I thought, dare I? Of course I do. I don't believe you tell them who I am. Besides, what particular body I currently occupy is trivial. The important thing is what I am becoming. I know that you alone can understand this transformation. I have some things I'd love to show you. If circumstances permit, I hope we can correspond. I have admired you for years and have a complete collection of your press notices. Actually, I think of them as unfair reviews. As unfair as mine. They do like to sling demeaning nicknames, don't they? The Tooth Fairy. What could be more inappropriate? It would shame me for you to read that. If I didn't know, you would suffer the same distortions in the press.
I'm fed up with this bloody stupid building. Every day something breaking. I swear they all fucking place.
How much longer do we have?
10 minutes max.
Instructions for answering are probably in the section that Lecter tore out. I don't get it. Why not just throw the whole note away?
It was full of compliments. Couldn't bear to part with them.
Now we can mash just a little. You're so sly. But so am I. Aniline dyes and colored inks are transparent to infrared. These could be the tips of T's here and here. On the end, that's a P or possibly an R. Maybe this is where he's telling Lecter how to answer him.
Jack, there's only one safe way to carry on a conversation that's one-way blind.
Publication. Wait a minute. We know this sweetheart reads the tablet. That's in his note, right? The Tooth Fairy. They made that up.
3 T's and an R in Tadler.
So how do you communicate through a tabloid? You got what? News stories?
Personals. Personals. What if the killer wants Lecter to answer him through the personal columns?
That could be it.
We're gonna need proofs of those pages before the next Tadler's published.
Come on.
Investigator Graham interests me. Not your standard gumshoe, is he? More alert, purposeful looking. You should have taught him not to meddle. Forgive the stationery. I chose it because it will dissolve very quickly if you should have to swallow it. If I hear from you next time, I might send you something wet. Until then, dear doctor, I remain your most avid fan.
Tyler got an ad order signed 666. Baltimore postmark on the envelope. Set to run this afternoon. Chicago field officer sending the text through now. Dear Pilgrim.
That's it. That's it. Lecter called him a pilgrim when we talked.
You honor me. You're very beautiful. Christ. I offer 100 prayers for your safety. Find help in John 6:22, 8:16, 9:1, Luke 1:7.
Code.
Has to be.
We've got 19 minutes to get a message in if we can break this. The Tatler can't hold its presses any longer.
It's something simple. They only needed cover against casual readers. I'm thinking it's a book code.
Book code?
The first numeral, 100 prayers, could be the page number. The paired numbers after that could be line and letter, but what book?
Not the Bible.
No, he's got Galatians 15:2 here. Galatians only has 6 chapters. Same with Jonah 6:8. Jonah has 4 chapters. He wasn't using a Bible.
Then the Tooth Fairy named the book to use. He specified it in his note in the part Lecter tore out.
It would appear so. What about sweating Lecter? In a mental hospital, I would think drugs.
No. They tried sodium amytal on him 3 years ago, trying to find out where he buried a Princeton student. He gave him a recipe for dip. Besides, if we sweat him, we'd lose the connection.
If the Tooth Fairy picked the book, then it's something he knew Lecter would have in his cell.
Can we get a list of his books?
From Chilton, maybe. No, wait. Rankin and Willingham, when they tossed his cell, took Polaroids so they could put everything back in place.
Ask them to meet me with pictures of his bookshelves.
Where?
The library.
Will, I'm leery of letting Lecter's message run without knowing what it says.
I said let this one run. We keep working on the code. At least it'll encourage the Tooth Fairy to contact him again.
What if it encourages him to do something besides write?
I don't like this any better than you. But it's our best shot.
Jack, it's Lloyd Bowman. I solved the code. You need to know what it says right now.
Okay, Lloyd.
It says Graham Home, Marathon, Florida. Save yourself, kill them all.
Yeah. Bowman just broke the code.
What does it say?
I'll tell you in a second. Now listen to me. Everything is okay. I'm taking care of it, so stay on the phone when I tell you.
Tell me now.
Lecter gave the bastard your home address. Wait, Will?
Mom?
Is he after you now?
No, Lecter just suggested it to him. I hate this. Molly, I'm sorry.
It's a sick feeling.
I know it is. But you'll be safe here. Crawford's brother owns this place. No one in the world knows you're here.
I just assume not talk about Crawford.
Beneath the yellow folder, you'll find your latest rejection slip from the archives. It was brought to me by mistake with some of my archives mail. I'm afraid I opened it without looking. Sorry.
I think we'll remove Dr. Lecter's toilet seat as well.
Atlanta PD nailed him. He had a fake bureau ID and was trying to get the lead's family autopsy photos. It's a federal beef, so Atlanta kicked it back to us. Personally, I'd like nothing better than to see this dirt sandwich pulling 5 of Leavenworth. But maybe there's a better way to handle this.
Yeah, what's that?
I think we ought to give him a story.
The Tooth Fairy's ugly, and he's impotent with members of the opposite sex. Also, he sexually molests his male victims.
While they're alive?
Sorry, I can't go into those details. But we do also speculate that he's the product of an incestuous home. No wonder the creep's such a loser, right? That's a tip we got from Dr. Lecter, by the way.
Oh, so it's true Lecter's actually helping with your investigation?
Yes, it's true. The doctor was offended that a bottom-feeding lowlife like the Tooth Fairy would consider himself in the same league.
Okay, tell me about this place you got here. Well, your Washington hideaway.
This is just an apartment I'm borrowing till this creep goes down in flames. I keep copies of all the evidence here so that I can work on it late at night.
Make sure you can read the name on that building.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got enough. Just remember, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. If my story draws the fairy in any kind of attack on Graham and you nail this scumbag, I get an exclusive.
Fuck you, Lowndes. When we see the story in print, then we'll consider what to do about your sealed indictment.
Yeah. All right, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
okay with this?
Better he comes after me than Molly and Josh. So, yeah, I'm okay with it.
I wish we had something better, but there's only 10 days till the next full moon. We've got to rattle his cage. We'll stake out this apartment with snipers on the nearby rooftops. Also, you'll have a moving box tail 24/7 in your car, on the street, wherever you go.
Alright guys, I'll leave you back on next live stream, and I'll make a video right tomorrow. Mom, I have to get up for school. I go at 7:30. Then make sure you come here right now.
Hey, I told you.
What? You told me what?
Okay, bye guys. I hope you like and subscribe in the link description. And get your damn merch. Star Wars. Buy it now, it's in stores. Goodbye.